I'm gonna give you bullet points on all this Ozempic news. I've been busy getting stung by bees, but let's go through some top headlines. First, this one's saying Mounjaro leads to more weight loss than Ozempic. I'm sorry, I'm confused. How is this a headline? Because if you guys remember, I have said this several times that it's very evident that Mounjaro is gonna cause more weight loss than Ozempic because it works on more receptors in our body. Found this really cool graphic that shows kind of how GIP and GLP-1 work in our body. And so they really do a lot of the similar things when it comes to helping, especially with lowering blood sugars, which is why it's used in diabetes, but also with weight loss. One thing that I think is always cool to show is that with GIP, what can actually happen is that it can actually increase fat accumulation. But when paired with the GLP-1, it's most likely gonna cause you to not have any fatty foods, which is why if you ever have like a cheeseburger while on Ozempic, you're gonna be nauseous. So when you're on Mounjaro, which is both a GLP-1 and a GIP, you're not gonna have that fat accumulation because most likely your diet is not gonna be consisting of fatty foods. Also why you're not gonna see a GIP medication used by itself. Then we had this one, GLP-1 drugs like Wegovy and Ozempic that could cause blinding. So there's this rare condition like non-arteritic anterior ischemic optic neuropathy, try saying that 5 times fast, which is pretty much going blind due to a lack of blood flow to the optic nerve. The reason I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt is because a lot of times with diabetes, you can probably lose your vision. Also, when you're started on one of these new medications, especially if you have like really high blood sugars and your blood sugar starts to drop, it is common for vision changes to occur. I definitely think there needs to be more studies, and especially with the population, it needs to be a definitely more diverse population to be able to look into this. And that's my Ozempic news.